So I have bad news. My father, you guys know that I told you that my father was in and out of the hospital the last couple months. My father called me today at 3 o'clock and he said, "Hey, I got some bad news, son." And I said, "What's that, Pops? What's going on? Are you all right?" And he says, "No, I'm not. I've been in the nursing home since last Friday. I've lost over 50 pounds of water weight in the last couple weeks. We thought we were doing better, but I'm not doing better." He can't stop going to the bathroom on himself. He has no control over his bladder. And he says, "My organs are shutting down. I've got diabetes, he's got neuropathy, liver failure, edema." And he said, "My organs just aren't doing what they're supposed to do." And the doctors have tried everything. They've done all the medicines that you can do. And he said it's just too far for anything to change. So at this point, he says they're transferring me from the nursing home back to the house and putting me on hospice so I can be as comfortable as I possibly can at home until my body completely shuts down. All I wanted was my dad to see Annabelle. All I wanted was my father to be able to hold her. You know, he wanted to see me get married. He's seen that. He wanted to see me buy a house. He's seen that. He wanted to see me get a good job and be successful. He's seen that. And he wanted a grandkid. And he's got a grandkid that's doing really good and very, very healthy. We're a little over 25 weeks in. Just around the corner, he could have her holding her, you know. I wanted to get some pictures of them together. I wanted to see his face as he held her before it was his time. And yeah, it's rough. He won't be home until like 1 o'clock tomorrow sometimes, and then it's going to take a few hours to get the hospital bed set up at the house and everything, and he's going to have to have around the clock care. Oh God. So I've been dealing with a lot of this lately. I've been being more distant and not making as many videos as I used to because I'm having a hard time dealing with it. And then today I thought he was getting better. But come to find out, he's not. He just can't function. He needs somebody there with him 24/7. He fell a couple weeks ago, or 3 weeks ago, whatever, before he ended up in the hospital again, and he couldn't get up off the floor. He couldn't pick himself up. He bruised his ribs and hurt himself pretty good before he ended up in the hospital, and they had to call the paramedics to come get him up off the ground and get him settled at home because his legs just aren't strong enough anymore. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna be here, but I don't know how I'm gonna be here. I know the social media stuff, it does keep me somewhat grounded. It does give me a branch to reach out to you guys, to talk to you, to get some ideas on how to deal with things sometimes. And you guys check me sometimes whenever I'm out of line, you know, and it's there. So to say that I won't be on social media because I'm going through some hard times, I can't tell you that. Because this does help me cope with things by being able to talk to you. And this does explain some things to you guys when obviously something is off. I was laying in the bed last night saying goodnight to my wife and kissing her belly and stuff, and talking to the baby, and it's the second night in a row where I've been able to put my hand on her belly and feel the baby's little feet kicking. She does it right when we go to bed. She'll do it for a couple minutes, and then she'll go to sleep too. And then she'll wake up again sometime around midnight, 2 o'clock in the morning, somewhere in there, and she wants to play again. And Mom will toss and turn for a little bit and end up going back to sleep after she goes back to sleep. So I was so excited, man. I was like, man, I can't wait for my dad to see her. I can't wait for my dad to hold her and be with her. I can't wait to see his face and take pictures of them together. It's 7:40 at night, and I've been on and off crying since 3 o'clock. I called a couple guy friends to lean on a little bit, talk to my wife about it. I wanted to go out to eat. I didn't want to eat at home. I wanted to get out of the house, and all I could do while we were at the restaurant is I just put my hands over my eyes and periodically just cry. The girls have been very supportive. They've been here for me. My daughter was holding me earlier, telling me, Daddy, everything's going to be okay. I didn't think I really wanted to be around anybody going through this, but actually it feels better having them there with me. And I don't know. I just, I don't know what to do other than just try to be there for him the best that I can. So that's the update on my pops. I appreciate y'all. And I'm sorry for being like this. I want to let you know. I hope I'm doing the right thing. Be blessed, guys. Have a good night.